Dwarf bullfighting has been banned. A man killed a fake parking attendant, then continued on his date. And a man was caught performing sex acts with a seagull in an alleyway. These are the weird stories for Monday on Weird AF News, and they're very weird. Weird AF News is the only daily weird news podcast in the world, I believe, and I have 3 weird stories from all around the world for you for Monday to start your week. All right, let's do it. Spain has banned dwarf bullfighting. I've never heard of dwarf bullfighting. Let's learn a little bit about this sport that's being banned in Spain. In Madrid, Spain's parliament on Thursday banned what's called comic bullfighting events. These events feature dwarves dressed in costumes. They banned this dwarf bullfighting in a decision that was applauded by disability rights groups, but condemned by the actual surviving dwarf performers. So they're not too pleased to be out of a job. Dwarves in Spain have long dressed as firefighters or clowns to chase bulls without killing them, which is nice. These occur at public spectacles designed to be humorous. The tradition stretches back decades, as a matter of fact, but sort of has declined in popularity recently. Now, this law approved brings Spain into line with European Union directives on discrimination against disabled people and was hailed by campaigners. But you kind of... discrimination, you know, obviously this group is against it, but you just had the government, or you applauded the government banning dwarves from working based on their height, which to me sounds like discrimination at this point. So what are we doing here? I'm not familiar with dwarf bullfighting, though. Perhaps it's really dangerous, and it's not something we should have dwarves engaged in overall for their safety, but let's keep reading. Here's a quote from Jesus Martin, the Director General of Spain's Royal Board of Disabilities. Ooh, they have a Royal Board of Disabilities in Spain. Jesus says, "We have overcome the Spain of the past. People with dwarfism were subjected to mockery in public squares in our country, passing down the idea that it is okay to laugh at differences to so many girls and boys who go with adults to see these shameful performances." All right, well, what about the actual bullfighting? Because that's pretty horrible. Maybe you ought to ban that? Oh, I don't know. It sounds like the guy doesn't want boys and girls to see these, quote, shameful performances of dwarfs dressed as clowns, which I don't see what's so horrible about it. If all parties are consenting here, especially the dwarf performers who need this work, but then you're not concerned about the many boys and girls who go and watch actual bulls being murdered in a real bullfight? People are weird. It says here, a handful of the few remaining performers staged a protest in front of Parliament to express their condemnation of the ban. So the few remaining performers don't want this. They want to work. The article ends on a quote from a dwarf bullfighter named Daniel Calderon, who told the media, "They take it for granted that people are being denigrated or laughed at, and actually it's the opposite. The respect they have for us performers is really impressive. It makes me feel good about myself." Right, and now you have Daniel collecting unemployment and not feeling good about himself. I don't understand this at all. Guys, help me understand what's going on in the culture here, because I'm really confused. I have a public school education. Maybe I'm not grokking the big picture here. Call the show 646-450-2012. Do I happen to have any dwarf listeners? A man in Texas killed the parking attendant and then kept going on his date. Houston, a man on a date who paid $40 to park only to learn inside the burger joint that he was scammed by the parking lot attendant, allegedly went back and shot the man that was posing as an attendant and then returned for his dinner date. According to the court records, Eric Aguiar, he had to appear on murder charges. This took place on April 11th. He's 46 years old. He allegedly told his date that everything was fine and that he just scared the man after returning to the Rodeo Goat restaurant from the parking lot. "What was that noise out there?" "Well, Eric, what was that?" "Oh, nothing. I just popped off a couple to scare the guy." "But also you're covered in blood or something. What is that?" Nah, don't worry about that. I get a runny nose here and there, and when I get excited, a little blood joins it. It's okay." So anyways, where were we? We're going to order an app? Huh? How about an app? Huh? Do you like bacon-wrapped scallops or stuffed mushrooms? How about the fingers of a parking lot attendant that I just ripped off? Just kidding. Jokes on the first date, huh? Yeah, I'm glad we met. I love Tinder. Tinder. I go on Tinder dates with all my guns. So according to the record, the couple started walking towards the table to sit down at the Goat restaurant. But then Eric Aguiar, the guy who shot the parking lot attendant, said that he felt uncomfortable and that they should go someplace else. And so I guess they went someplace else. She didn't ask any questions. You said, you look really nervous. Did something happen? No. Didn't you see the dead dude when you walked towards your car, lady, in the parking lot? Aguiar's date did contact the police 2 days later after she thought about it. She just couldn't piece it together. It took her a couple days to piece all that together. I heard a gunshot. He was covered in blood. He wanted to skedaddle from the restaurant. Something seems amiss here. Did you go on a date with him the next night too, lady? I mean, come on. All right. Anyways, I'm making fun of the woman, but this is the guy that we need to make fun of because this guy is a psycho and dumb. The worst combo of all. Now, the police say that Aguiar and his date had parked their vehicles near the downtown restaurant when the parking lot attendant approached them, saying it would cost $20 each to park their cars. Aguiar paid the $40, but was later told by a restaurant employee that this guy, the parking lot attendant, didn't work for their lot or their restaurant and had, in fact, scammed them. An employee at a nearby smoke shop later told police he saw Aguiar run back to his car, grab a gun, and go after the fake parking lot attendant. The employee said both men went out of his view, but he heard a gunshot, then saw Aguiar, quote, nonchalantly walking back to his car with the gun in his hand before putting the gun back in his car. Aguiar then nonchalantly walked back to the restaurant and went inside with his date. According to this employee, it sounds like the date was outside when it happened, but she clearly could not have been. She was inside waiting. They probably had a wait for their table. Houston criminal defense attorney Grant Schneider, who's not affiliated with the case, said that under state laws related to protection of property, Aguiar's attorney will likely be able to make an argument that the use of deadly force was justified. How is that possible? Now, if you're saying it's protection of property, I mean, it wasn't as though the parking lot attendant was attempting to drive off with his property. Protecting your property from a fee? Is that protecting your property and you could whip out your gun if you don't like an extra charge? Yeah, man, I'm moving to Texas then, man. Gas prices too high. That's theft. I'm protecting my property. Just shoot the clerk at the gas station. That's okay, right? That's okay. I'm sure this guy's going to get a medal from the governor of Texas. I'm not sure what the motto of the state of Texas is, but I can give it one that's pretty appropriate. And that is, Texas, solve all your problems with a gun. A man was caught performing a sex act with a seagull in an alleyway. Well, sex work is work, you know. A seagull's got to do what a seagull's got to do for those breadcrumbs, man. It's hard on a seagull these days. Or should I call it a semen gull? Let's get into the story. This is very degenerate. Another one. A man caught on camera carrying out a sex act in public while holding a bird against his legs. His name is David Lee, age 40. He pleaded guilty to causing unnecessary suffering to the herring gull. This is the Animal Welfare Act of 2006 that he's breaking here by performing a sex act with the fowl in an alley. This has been branded as one of the most unusual cases by the magistrate's judge regarding Animal Welfare Act 2006. Yeah, of course, this guy's masturbating with a seagull in his lap for some strange reason. I mean, why the gull, man? I mean, masturbation to porn, normal, right? Masturbation in public, pretty weird, but not unheard of, especially in Florida. You know, why bring an innocent bird into the situation, sir? Maybe he was like trying to enact some revenge on the bird. That'll teach you to steal my bag of crisps. How dare you steal my crisps when I'm at the beach? I said crisps instead of potato chips because I have some people from the UK that listen, so sometimes I want to pander to them. We have CCTV footage that was played in court. Oh boy, that footage is just got to be rich right there. It says here, Mr. Lee of Sunderland in the CCTV footage is seen kneeling down in an alleyway at around 1 a.m. with the seagull between his legs. I don't even know how he caught a seagull. Those are difficult, man. You ever try and get near one? Yeah, man, they take off real fast. This guy, Mr. Lee, is really swift of foot or something. He is then seen pulling his pants off and appearing to masturbate with the seagull close to his groin area while watching pornography on his phone before kicking the bird away and walking off. Poor bird, didn't even get his digits. Now we have a quote from prosecutor Leslie Burgess, who probably never envisioned having to process a man that masturbated with a seagull before. But the world is getting weirder, guys. These things are happening. Here's a quote from prosecutor Leslie. It is clear from the footage that the defendant is masturbating. The defendant places the bird close to his groin and in between his legs. He goes back to his phone, continues with the act, pulls his trousers up, gives a kick to the bird, picks up his phone, and starts to walk off. I mean, this is just no way to treat a bird. I mean, you catch it, you stick it between your thighs and masturbate with the damn thing. It's got to watch you masturbate, which is horrible, especially in an alleyway. You know, it's not like he's on some comfortable bed. Then you kick the bird after it's all said and done. Poor bird. This is real high-level animal cruelty on all levels. High level on all levels, as I say. The court heard that the defendant's phone was later taken by police, where they found searches for porn sites. As you can imagine, many porn sites. There's probably some searches for bird sites as well. Did you find any of those? Probably YouTube videos of seagulls at the beach. I wonder if this guy, maybe this is his way of preparing for the seagull imitation contest that's held every year. I covered it last week on the show. All right, this is a bad joke. I'm just trying to milk it out here. We have the lawyer who's defending this man. I don't know how you can live with yourself defending a man like this, but this person's obviously doing it. Annalisa Moscardini. How you feeling, Annalisa? I can't imagine Annalisa wants to talk about her job with anybody. So, you defend anybody interesting lately? Yeah, I had a guy that masturbated with a seagull in an alleyway. Yeah. She says that this guy has a history of mental health issues. So they're going with the mental health issue defense, as they typically do. I mean, half of the people in the U.S. have mental health issues anyways. I mean, anyone can get off in this country. And this guy's going to get off twice. Hey!
Oh, thank you.
Hey, thanks for spending some time with me, Jonesy, and the Weird AF News podcast. I appreciate that. Hope you liked the Monday episode. Hope you enjoyed the Friday episode as well. I got a lot of messages over the weekend. People enjoying the Florida Friday episode, and I'm very proud of that. So I'm happy to have had a pretty decent Florida Friday episode despite the condition I was in when I was in Vegas recording the damn thing. So, little victories in life are nice. I got a lot of phone calls wishing me a happy birthday. I'll publish those after this. If you would like to call the show, the number is 646-450-2012. Not too late to wish me a happy birthday, I would say. And then I'd like to give some love to people who sent me actual gifts for the birthday, including Kevin Blaze from Rochester, New York, who sent me 2 packages of what looks like unbelievably strong and delicious coffee. So that's always helpful. Big shout out to Kevin. Thanks for taking the time to send me some coffee for my B-Day, Kev. That's really thoughtful of you, and I appreciate that. Also, we had Michelle and John Blewett from New Jersey, who sent me a whole slew of gifts. It was just fabulous. Dunkin' Donuts gift card was one of them. It's pretty sweet. Love Dunkin's. Also, a Weird New Jersey book, a really cool book about the weird parts of New Jersey. I believe they make a weird book for every state, and those books are pretty cool. I know I've looked at the one for California before, and I thought it was awesome, and I've even visited some of those places. So the Weird New Jersey one was awesome, because New Jersey is just super weird, so I've been kind of thumbing through that. It's very good sit on the toilet reading materials, I would say. It's got a lot of pictures. You want a lot of pictures when you're on the toilet. Picture books are nice. Comic books are the best on the toilet, right? Of course, most of us are just have our face in our phone on the toilet, but I remember back in the day, comic books were the toilet choice for a lot of us. Oh, and anyways, I'm high and rambling, so I don't know what's coming out of me. If you would like to... If you would like to what, Jonesy? Tell him what's going on. What's wrong with you? Give them a call to action. Oh, that's right. Call to action. Concentrate, guys. I'm supposed to give you a call to action. Yeah, if you want to, if you no, please support the show. You got to call them to the action. I call ye to support the show. That's the action I call ye to follow through with. Please do this action. Go to weirdafnews.com and either buy me a coffee or join the Patreon. That's the call to action. Weirdafnews.com is where you can do it all. Do it all, Jonesy. No, you can't watch porn. You can't do that. I mean, I was going to offer it Florida porn on the Florida page. Florida porn is it's highly illegal because it involves minors, unfortunately, because that's Florida for you. Oh boy, stay out of there. Stay out of that place. Stay safe, guys. Gators and pedophiles, that's Florida for you.
Hey, Jonesy. This is the Buck from Vegas, on you from Omak, Washington. I travel from casino to casino, and every morning I hear your show, and it brings me back, especially when I'm in Florida on Fridays. I wanted to let y'all know that getting that vasectomy is a noble cause, and I know y'all know it, but you're doing your part. Tell all your friends you're fighting abortions by not being a part of any of them. It's much easier that way. And also, last time I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, I ordered my champagne of beers and got it in a champagne bottle. I wonder if those destroyed beers were in champagne bottles, because I know they do offer that. Something to think about. Thanks for all you do. Good luck with your life.
Hey, Jonesy, it's Ed from Jersey calling. I am calling to wish you a happy birthday, my brother. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it, man. You are loved and you are awesome. Good luck with your life, man. Peace.
Hi, Jonesy. It's Hannah. I'm listening to. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap. I'm kind of behind on the episodes. I'm listening to the one about the guy who got his leg bitten off at an RV park, and I was playing the Alligators Everywhere song, and I'm still at the training program. I have a month left, and somebody heard me listening to the Alligators Everywhere song, and they started laughing. So I wanted to let you know, those of us at the center who have listened to the song love the song. And if you still have my email address, I was wondering if you could email it to me. If not, I can just remind you of what my address is. Okay. Good luck with your life, man.
Well, hey, Jonesy, this is Becca from New Braunfels, Texas. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. On your actual birthday, I know birthday wishes have been rolling in, but it's always fun to get one right on your birthday. And it's, 6 a.m. here in Texas right now. So it's a couple hours earlier where you are. So you're either dead asleep or coming in from a party. But anyway, whether it's the end of your day right now or the start of your day, I hope you have a great birthday. Bye.
Jonesy, Jonesy, Jonesy. Hey, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. This is Daisy from Victoria, Canada. Yeah. You do, in fact, have a lot of pals in Canada. So like you just said, you got to come do a comedy show here. Let me know. I'll help you set it up. But we got to see you. We got to see you sometime. Anyway, Jonesy, my dog is staring at me right now, clearly hoping that I wish you a happy birthday for her as well. So happy, happy, happy birthday from Daisy and Ricky, the little puppy. I'll send you a pic on Instagram. She's looking very happy and excited that it's your birthday, okay? So good luck with your life, man. Good luck with your birthday, man. And hello to all the other weirdos. Awesome. Bye, Jonesy.
Hey, what's up? I think bumper stickers are a great idea. Weird AF bumper stickers. And a t-shirt would be good too, as long as they come in a 3X, Got to make sure I can get one. Otherwise, what's the point? Anyway, man, stay weird. Everything's cool. We all love you. One big happy family over here. Kind of weird.
Hi, Jonesy. It's Connie. I was calling to wish you a happy birthday. And I would say from Seartown, Georgia, but it's Pigeon Forge, Tennessee this weekend. So, and if you ever get a chance, you've got to do the Tennessee thing. I thought it was just an Alabama thing. The toilets in the front yard, as planters. They do it in Tennessee, too. It's cracking me up. Some of them were just, like just sitting there in the front yard, and then others were like planters, and I don't know if it was intentional or accidental, but it's so funny. So, Florida man, we haven't heard from him in a long time. So I was wanting to ask if it's a Florida thing, too, or if it's just Alabama and Tennessee. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I hope you, Jonesy, have fun in Vegas, especially on your birthday. So, have fun. Everybody have a safe, happy weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Jonesy, birthday boy, look out. Another year, another day older. Are you too old to rock and roll and too young to die? Oh, a little Ian Anderson. But anyways, little Jethro Tull there. Maybe you heard of Ian Anderson. Maybe you can do something. Doing your weird news or weird news. Anyways, happy birthday, buddy. Hopefully you're doing good. Chris, you didn't say where you were in Las Vegas until yesterday, that you had some gigs. That would have been interesting. Hopefully there was a good turnout. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you get a lot of calls. May you prosper and keep doing what you're doing because people love you. That's why. And you have a very good talent at doing what you're doing, Jonesy. You make people laugh, and that's the important thing. It's getting joy and being happy. So hopefully you can get out. One thing I will say, Jonesy, you haven't been talking about your basketball team. Talked about your baseball team, but yeah. I think Boston, maybe this year. You never know, buddy. Cleveland didn't do nothing, and Milwaukee got knocked out too, so you never know, Jonesy. Happy birthday, my friend. Stay out of trouble. And to all you weirdos out there that love Jonesy, give him a call and say happy birthday. I'm out. Jim from Cleveland saying I'm out.